So I'm actually re-recording the intro for this video because I'd originally filmed this all the way back in July, right after Gommel, which I went to, and it was actually an amazing tournament. I was watching it live in the venue, and I saw Spargo's really good set against Sonics, and that kind of got me motivated into making these analyses again. But we're not looking at that set because a lot of other creators have already analyzed it. So today we're going to be looking at Smokk, who I've been meaning to do since he's the best Roy in Canada, so it kind of feels, you know, a little more close to home. And he has a really interesting playstyle, so I'm excited to get into that, or I guess past me is going to get into that, because, again, it was recorded back in July, so enjoy. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we are continuing the analyzing and reacting to Roy's series with someone who my Canadian friends will be very familiar with, and that is Smokk. He is currently the best Roy in Canada, and I believe number 5 or 4 Roy in the world. And the way that Smokk plays this set is way different from anything I've really ever seen before from a Roy. I have seen this set before, and specifically his usage of Nair I think is really interesting, so let's get into it. So this set's from an invitational we have here in Quebec. It's called Into the Empire, and these two players play like all the time. I think they've probably had, what, like 50 or so sets between each other, maybe not that much, but quite a few. So these players are very, very familiar with each other. And they had already fought in winner's side, and Pacha won. So Smokk went off, studied the matchup a bunch, and he came back with this. And I think this is one of my favorite Roy sets ever. You will see the way he uses certain moves defensively to just keep space is really, really interesting. And Smokk in general, he's all about stage control, and he loves playing really, really patiently. He isn't as aggressive as some of the other Roys, and that can sometimes be to his downfall, but he's really good at not giving up anything for free, and he rarely ever gets hit for swinging. So those are the things that I find are really, really good about Smokk. I'm just gonna roll through that side B, gonna close at the first stock here. Alright, and here he is building the hitbox wall. Gonna go for that safe Nair. Pacha turning around, can't shield grab it. Great spot dodge. Alright, and all this damage building up. Gonna kind of drop the end of that combo, but still a lot of damage, and he has not been hit much. Just gonna continue this advantage state. Up the shield? Yep, gets it. Smokk, very, very technical, knows all of his punishes, and he's just one of those players that is very terrifying, because you know if you make any mistakes against him, he's just gonna take advantage of all of them. Alright, gonna be sent off stage here, 166. Nair gonna close it out. Good job from Pacha. Alright, setting up the Nair wall. And the reason he does this is it catches, first of all, it catches Palu dashing in, and it catches Palu nairing in, and it's also safe. So what he'll do is he'll do these nairs repeatedly, take stage, and then force Pacha in the corner. And he's really, really good at taking advantage of that. And already that advantage is building up so much damage. Gonna get the forward air to feint the ledge trump, and then jab back air. Really, really clean from Smokk. Playing it slow here, safe shield pressure, gonna get that grab. And frame trapping once again with the grab. What a finish. Look at that. So many options red. So consistent. Smokk just looking so comfortable in that game 1 with the 2 stock. So Hollow's the pick for game 2. Pacha just cornering himself right away. He's scared of all this space that Smokk is commanding. More nairs. Gonna work out. Ledge trap here. Once again, using the nairs. Smokk all about that nair. Once again, gonna win neutral with the nair. Extending. Good extensions, not gonna get hit by any of Pacha's reversal attempts. And already 30 seconds in, 97 on Pacha. Barely gonna clip him. Goes for the nair, not gonna get it, but all this pressure is safe, and Pacha has not been able to get many conversions at all. Or really just neutral wins. Alright, wow, that was a little lucky on that side V. I don't know if he expected to get sweet spot there, but he will take it. Oh, okay. Gets his air dodge red, but still has the lead. And what Smokk is doing too, like he's using these nairs retreating, so anytime Pacha wants to get damage, Smokk is forcing him to do a rock, paper, scissors. Because he has to hold shield or outspace it, like, or with punish. He can't just run into Nair, because our Nair will beat that every time. Ooh, up air gonna clip. Into the nair. Pacha finding his damage here. Good advantage state, but every time they get back to neutral, Smokk is just winning that. So all this is good, but he's still struggling in neutral quite a bit. Oh, almost getting the same F smash. Alright, Pacha feeling himself just a little. Once again, with the nair pressure, gonna find it. Finding the hit. Goes for the same thing, but Pacha improves the neutral gap timing. Gonna get that shield out. Barely escaping the upper. Has him back on ledge. Parry. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't sweet spot. Right, but still can't make it though. Smokk terrifying with those forward airs off stage. Gonna bait Pacha into being a little too early. Once again, all those nairs there just controlling the space. He's really not holding forward almost at all. He'll take the space, but then he'll do a nair in place, or he'll shield, or he'll do some option to try and bait Pacha into pressing. That's been the way that Smokk's been winning this. And then he'll sprinkle in some of that aggression too, right? Like he's not just playing, you know, Lucina here, but he plays a lot more traditionally, and it's just really good against Palu in particular. So all that matchup knowledge of them playing each other has been really, really good for Smokk. Pacha going to Kalos here, pretty good pick. Not going to have those two platforms to do the upper combos, but he's going to have a lot more space to work with, and the blast zones are not going to be as favorable for Smokk. I think Roy's generally pretty weak on Kalos. Just way easier to edgeguard him, and the blast zones are just not great for him once again. But that was a cool frame trap there. Gonna go on the platform. That's something you see Cola doing a lot, is he'll go on the platform, and then his burst range will just be affected a lot. And then he'll do like a frame trap, like forward air into grab or something. And Pacha's just been on ledge for so much of this set. Smokk keeping the stage control, and eventually he's just hitting Pacha off stage after getting these nairs. Gap attack gonna be the answer. Good jump over the auto reticle. Not gonna get hit by anything. Smokk just super solid in advantage here. Gonna find that turnaround. Not gonna be sweet spot though. Right, another nair. Pacha trying to take that space that Smokk is going for, but you have to take it at a different timing or else you're just gonna get naired. Smokk just able to weave in the correct way, and every time Pacha tries to get him on his tempo, Smokk just says, I'm just gonna nair you, or I'm gonna dash back, or I'm gonna force you to commit first. Ooh, good roll read. Pacha hating being on ledge, giving up these options now. When you're down 2 games, this is a really tough scenario to keep your composure. Goes for triple fire there. Oh, I would have been early stock. Oh, it will be. No jump. Rinse and repeat. Oh, he lets him back though. Unfortunate drop there for Pacha. And that's got to be a momentum killer too, especially being down a stock here. Alright, not enough frames. F smash gonna whiff. But not really punished too much though. And since this is Kalos, Smokk could make the stock last very long. Bites his way off ledge. Pacha's going, I think he started another fire there actually. So he's trying to keep Smokk back, and because Smokk has been nairing a lot, but that adds a lot of lag to you, and even if you get that, you don't really get any follow-ups, right? So if you're forcing Palu to start doing that, then you're winning, just in the sense that Palu can't press that nair, right? Alright, Pacha playing a bit more spacing oriented. Gonna work out for that interaction there, but that's very risky against Roy because we have the longer sword. So playing like that is not really sustainable. But now finding the nair, gonna get the grab. Not over yet. Jump gone. Smokk, very smart, just gonna land patiently. Doesn't want to give up that stock really early. Back on ledge, fainting ledge trumps. Gonna let him land. And there again, you'll see on that ledge trap, he's just keeping center stage. If he doesn't believe in the commitment, he doesn't go for it. But gonna get hit by that up air, killing quite early. And Pacha gonna get himself on the board here. But Smokk still, I would say, has the momentum in neutral. Pacha getting these advantage states, but when it comes down to neutral, Smokk is just winning more. And if Smokk gets more on these advantage states, then it's just so over, because Pacha already is just losing like two neutral interactions for every one that Smokk is. Or Pacha running it back to Kalos? Or actually Smokk running it to Kalos. Yeah, that was his counter pick. So that's interesting. I wouldn't ever really go this stage, but Smokk seeing something that I don't. Once again, just presenting the buttons on the ledge trap. Pacha, even if he hangs out on ledge, just still, that's not getting you back to stage, right? Pacha's patience here is good, but if he's patient and disadvantaged, he's still not hitting Smokk. And the thing that Smokk is so good at is he won't give you these freebies, or I guess a bit of bad timing to say that, but he doesn't usually give freebies. So all your damage in neutral wins have to be really well earned and thought out. And Roy's one of those characters that if you're not on it for any amount of time, he'll just start getting you with those nairs and he'll just start spamming hits on you, right? Smokk is winning neutral by just moving, which is something really good. That's definitely the mark of a good Roy compared to, you know, like a mid-level Roy, is they will win neutral not by hitting you, but by just taking space. That's especially good against Palu, because Palu has a few blind spots and also some weaknesses when it comes to like shielding. So if you can force Palu to shield or to like dash back constantly, then you can just take space and win that way. Yeah, that's so committal. All these explosive flames are just chances for Pacha to die. There's no... Wow, oh my gosh, the rage. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that to kill. The down tilt tech chase at what, like 45 when he started that? But yeah, that'll be it for Smokk. I think I'm gonna continue doing one set per Roy, just because a lot of these high level Roys and not necessarily top level Roys, they're not as remarkable as, like, you know, the main two, being Cola and Goblin. So I'm gonna keep doing one set for now. But anyway, see you next time.